Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Kim. This is going to be part 3 of making the soft cover journal. Today I wanted to go into the front part and make some, especially this front part may wait on the back. But I've selected this image and I believe I want to use it on the front cover, so I'm going to cut that down just a little bit. And I've got this out. And maybe I can cut a little bit straighter instead of using my scissors because I'm not real good at cutting straight. I think this line will go right there. And I can always come back and cut down further if need be. And just come over this way. That's what that line will be. Uh-oh. Cut some of that wing off, but that's okay. That's still a little bit wider than what I would like. I'll put those pieces over there because I may want to use them for something else. Let me cut off a little bit more of this. Really didn't want to get too much of the wings. They will be a little bit covered up. Let's see what this looks like. Okay. Yes, that's better. Let's do it this way. Okay, yeah, that's good. That looks pretty straight also. I will move it up a little bit because I always like putting some kind of either a bow or flower, some kind of embellishment right there. So I'll move that out of the way. Let me ink this up around the edges. Not too much, just a little bit. Okay, and I believe I'm going to, let's do it right here. I did go back because I like the contrast of colors and used a black thread that I have sewn on. But you could also use some trims and things. And I'd also thought about maybe using this as an extra layer. Like right here. Let me see. Let me see what that'll look like. We may not use this piece at all, but I did want to see what it looked like. Okay, I have to see, I don't really measure anything. I just kind of eyeball it. Put this down. Uh-oh. Let me try that again. That's not wanting to cut. Or rip, rather. Excuse me. Save that. May want to use that. Okay, still a little bit too much. This is looking a little wonky. Let me use this up here. I think that's where I pulled it and kind of messed it up. And let me cut right there here so you can see that black thread. Take all these extras off. I always like the look of frayed fabric. Okay, let me see what I'm thinking. I kind of do like that little contrast. Let's get this up just a little bit. I will have this. I believe I'm going to use this throughout here, and then maybe this. Not exactly like this. I'm going to cut it down and all that good stuff. And this may need to be tucked and glued around that way. I'm just trying to think of how I'd like to. I do like this green in here, throughout here. But I'm thinking maybe of cutting some of this lavender off a little bit so more of the green would show. Let me get that back out and try doing that. Let's see. I'll put that right here. That's not cutting off too much, but it is getting off that lavender, but we still have like a little lavender flower and the lavender up through here, so yeah, I like how that green shows up a little bit more. Okay, I like that. I think that's okay. So I will go ahead and glue this fabric down. I'm going to use this big bottle because I'm running out of the little bottle. It's getting a little low, but these big places I can use this. And I'm just going to go, because that paper will be laying on top of, and I really just don't want to waste glue. Lay this up kind of straight and even it out while it's still moving. Okay, and then I'll just come through here and lay a bead around. Just a little bit, not much. Straighten this out. Glue on me already. Just press that in and give it a little ironing with my hand. Smoothing all that out a little bit. Then I do want to go back and ink where I had cut. Just a little bit. Okay, and then we'll lay this. Right, well, just up just a little bit because, like I said, I usually like to put something here. I don't know what I'll put, but something. I always do, so I want to leave room for that. And then right here, I'll just go around pretty much these edges. Just using an awful lot of glue, but take that right here, put it up a little bit. And then just get that good and pressed on there. You can hear that. I like that sound. And you could add lace or whatever little details you'd like. I'm going to use this applique, but I want to cut it where it's kind of spread and then lay this where the dragonfly is. And that may show up, I'm not sure. And I may put this on the back. And we'll just see how it goes. I'm thinking I want to cut through here first. So that's what I'll do. Oh, something hard there. Felt like some glue maybe. Try to be steady with these. Come right through here. After this, I will probably start on my signatures. And then I won't do that on film. I will come back and show you guys how I did the signatures. And then, of course, I will come back on to let you see how I sewed the signatures in, because that's a big, important part. I'm wondering, I may cut this off. I think I will, so that will show more of, I can cut this little piece off. I can use it somewhere else in the journal. On the pages maybe. Just cut that off a little bit. Because I do want the, digital to show through. May end up cutting some of this off also. Let's see how that's going to lay on there. It's really not, let's see, I'm trying to see if I want to, this will have to wrap around definitely. I do like the dragonfly. Maybe just completely cut this off right here. Because I could lay this like that maybe. I wish y'all could talk to me so I could hear what you're saying. What you would think or what you would do. And if I go over like that, oh, you know, I'm not sure. I'm thinking maybe I should do the signatures first before I lay this on. That way, if need be, it can wrap around like that. And then this also. So, I think that's what we will do. We will hold off right here because I really do want this to show, unless I could do maybe 2 dragonflies. Which I could do. Can even put this. There's all kinds of things you can do with this applique. Let me see. Don't have to have this, or I could put it somewhere else. Maybe cut that out so the rows will show, and then put this. Just can't get it to where. I need it to be without covering up, but I'm still messing around. I just want this to go on, definitely. I think it would be very cute. Let's see. There's my little dog snoring. I'm sorry. She won't leave me, though. She's an old girl, so I don't like her to leave me. I like to spend every chance I can with her. Maybe through here. Be like chasing. I'm kind of liking that. And you could still have something right here, and that would be okay. I really wish you could tell me what you guys thought. I think I'm liking this. I like this, but I don't want to cover up the wing. Let's see. Let's see. Okay, maybe that. And maybe just cut this off. I was going to leave that hanging, but I can bring that up just a little bit. Or maybe this way. Okay. I'll quit doing this in just a second. Let me figure out what I need to do. I think that'll be okay. Bring it up just a little bit. And that's okay to have hanging off. And I'll just cut this right here. Okay, I've got it, I believe. Cut this down. And then I'll cut just some of this off a little bit more. I got all these strings hanging on me. Okay, let me start here. Cut this, that little netting off a little bit. Because I really didn't want to do my signatures before I did the cover. And sometimes I do, and sometimes I don't. But I had all of the elements, luckily, that just goes with this kit. And sometimes it works out like that. I don't have like a ton of stuff. I have a good bit of stuff. But I just got this little applique last week. And then I got this from some Happy Mail that Karen had sent. So, I mean, and that wasn't, I got that just a few weeks ago. So it just kind of all went together. Okay, so I'm going to lay this down right here at the top. I think I'll use my smaller. It's picking up all the strings too. And we'll lay this right about here, I think. And I forgot how I said I was going to do this. I think we said we was going to let that kind of hang that way. And I can put something here. Let me see, that'll still get that, but that won't. Okay, so I'm just going to trim this off right through here. Get some of this little netting off a little bit, trim it up. You can leave it on, it just gives an extra layer. I do like to trim mine, but you do not have to. I have 3 pair of Tim Holtz, all 3 sizes. I just got the bigger size last week. And here I am using these dollar store scissors. And I love the Tim Holtz scissors so much. Okay, let's see. And just like that, I forgot how I had it. I think, put that bow right here. Hold on, I forgot already. can do that. And have this like that, twisting a little bit, and then have room for a little bow or something. I'm thinking that's going to look pretty cute. And these extra appliques I can put on tags and different stuff like that. And they kind of all go together or blend together. Kind of just, because if I pick it up, I'm going to lose where I said I was going to put it. Y'all saw me a while ago. You saw me a while ago. I was like, well, where does this go? I just had it. Sitting down. What did I do? Okay, and then I'll just pull this up so I can keep my place. I'll just glue through here. And if you don't have appliques, you can always use, let me see if I can move this up just a little bit. I'm thinking it won't go through this, the signature hopefully will not, yeah, I think it'll be okay. I'm just kind of press that in. See any little pickup, all you have to do is just put a little dot. It'll stay. Doesn't take much at all. Definitely like my Fabri-Tac. Okay. And it's okay if it goes like that a little bit. Yeah. That's kind of pretty, but yeah, I kind of want to sew the wings like they're chasing each other maybe. I think that'll be cute. So I'm going to try to go around this as small as I can, or thin, excuse me, thin as I can, because I don't want a lot of it showing. I'm going to try to glue it around the edges and just like in between right through here, because I don't want it showing through the netting too bad. And then I have to decide on what I'm going to put on the back, if anything. That's too much. I'll just put this down here, though. Run it all the way, because that was pretty thick. Pretty thick blob I got right there. Keep it over here, maybe. Yeah. Definitely getting blobbish. I need to clean it off. Okay, let me lay this down. Right here. Now this was on fabric. And I'm hoping to use another dragonfly. One of these little fabric ones in my journal. Okay. It's kind of popped up a little bit. See that big glob? Ugh. Let me see if I can use it. Oh, definitely that's too much. I'm just going to use my finger and kind of take some of it off. And I'll just wrap it around there. And since that's on a little curve or corner, not a curve. Well, the corner is curved, but I'll just have that right there. And that's the front, and I am really liking it. I don't know what I'll put here yet. I'm thinking probably, since I'm so into bows right now, I'm thinking probably a bow. And I can hear some. Probably want to brighten it up a little bit and use some of this. Let me look and see what it looks like. Hope I'm in frame. Let's see. Trying to get these bows pretty even. And I'm liking the little draped bow that's kind of floppy. Just, I don't know, looks vintage to me. Which this seam binding is vintage. I got it at a thrift store. What do you guys think? I don't have any green seam binding or any colors. I've got white and I've got this, and I'm thinking this would go good with it. And I'm hoping I don't think I have my hot glue plugged up. Yeah, it is. So I will stick this right here. I guess. Ow, that's hot. Got some glue, hot glue on me. That's too much. I don't like all that glue showing, so I'll just pick some up. It had cooled off by then. So, yeah, we will either add... I thought I had some little charms. A little charm would be cute. Hanging right here, a little dragonfly charm, but I'm not sure if I have one or if I can find it. So, yeah, this is the front of the cover. I am not quite sure what I want to do to the back. I believe I do want to put maybe some fabric on it at least. So we could go ahead and do that. I can cut that down. I do like the green. And like I said, I'm straightening out just a little bit. And then I'll eyeball it. And cut it and glue it. Get that out of the way. This maybe not enough. But this is pretty much the no sewing. You know, you don't have to have a sewing machine to make your journals look pretty. I don't think. I like sewing. I like the contrast of it that it gives. Let me see. That's got a wrinkle. But I'm thinking, let me see. It's pretty close. It's not exactly, but it is pretty close. So I think we'll put this down and then maybe decide later if we could put just something pretty simple on the back. You know. And maybe even like a small, yeah, I think that's what I'll do. A little smaller graphic or digital print. That would be pretty. That way it wouldn't look so plain back here, which I like. I think it's pretty. Okay, again, I'm going to use this big bottle and just put a little bit down. It really don't take a lot. Especially if you get to smushing it in and getting those fibers to sticking together. We may have to go back and put a little bit where it didn't stick. There's a piece of fuzz. So now you pretty much have the bag and then the base layer of the journal, and then you've got this, which adds a little bit more, makes it a little bit more sturdier. And then you had your cardboard right here, because I use cardstock for the fronts of my signatures and also for anything that I put on the top of a journal and the back of a journal. If I use an image, it's going to be on cardstock. Just go back through here, see where this is picked up. Just spread that out. Let me get right here. Lay that down. So that's how I make mine. This style anyway. It's pretty sturdy. I'm liking the way it's turning out so far. This may be too many bows for you. I'm not sure. I'm into bows right now. The only thing I did not do is, which you can get your strings and tie them, like right up under here. You can put your whatever you're going to tie it with, and you can put that up under there and glue that. And I like sewing mine. That's another reason I like sewing it. It just makes it extra sturdy, but the glue should be fine. But I am thinking this journal is turning out very pretty, and I like it. So yeah, you have made a journal cover, and all we'll need to do is the signatures and get those sewn in. So, and then we will have ours, except for putting in our pockets and stuff on our signatures. So I'm going to that'll be the next part. I guess it'll be part 4. Will be sewing in the signatures, I believe, because I'm going to see if I'm going to put any kinds of trims or anything on my pages. And I'll do that off camera because that kind of takes a little bit. And then I'll come back and show you how I sew in my signatures. All right, everyone. Thanks so much for watching. And until next time, have a good day or night.